Any tips?
Tips. One of the main things I'm looking for, like honestly, is
Hey Austin, how's your new office looking?
Hey, is this Jonathan?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. Because you're in. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me better now? Little bit. Yeah, exactly. And so when you say, and you can hear me okay now, right? Okay, I'm trying to find like the best spot to talk.
I got a call at 10:30 with a potential AM hire, and I'm looking through her resume. She looks very qualified, so I'm very excited. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's actually our first time doing a phone screening. We usually just go straight to interview process, so we'll see how this works out. High hopes. Very high hopes.
First, did I scare you in the
very
interview?
Nice.
First.
I'm very kind.
First.
Smile.
Did I scare you in the interview?
No, you threw me off with bringing a child into the interview.
I what?
You threw me off by bringing your son into the interview.
So I have this, at the beginning of the interview I was just going to tell him like, how much have you heard about KlientBoost, what do you know about it, and I was
That's
just
what I
kind of
like to know.
explain like who we are, just kind of get her excited a little bit, and then basically ask her like what her fun like daily activities look like. So I have like beginning questions.
Yeah.
These are just for technical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My biggest things is I like to know how they heard about the job.
Yeah.
Because if they're like, oh yeah, I saw you guys on LinkedIn and I just wanted to apply, then I'm
Yeah.
like, are you that interested? But
Yeah.
if they're like, yeah, you know, I've been following your Instagram, I've been following your blogs, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you are excited, you want to be here.
Yeah.
That's one, you know, like what do you know about KlientBoost? Because I feel like, you know, we've come so far where people actually do know about us.
Yeah.
So.
We're so popular.
So popular. And then I like to know what they do in their off time versus their work, and like, are they the same person at work that they are outside of work? Because I feel like everybody here is kind of like, we're the same almost as we would be out, you know, doing our own thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think that should basically cover it.
Okay.
Alright, how long do these interviews take?
So yeah, I think I'm gonna assist in recouping
15
some
minutes.
of the costs. Once we have ROAS, we'll scale with your.
Unless it's a good
so
one.
far, I'm driving hella close.
I mean, not
under
unless it's a
60
good one,
cent
but if-
CPC. and
How
about
I'd like it to
1%
be is
CTR
if they
position
start
one,
talking
but
more, then it just goes on naturally.
How do you ace the PPC interview? This is
What
it's
PPC?
the most important thing, and it's the hardest thing you have to do. You have to be cute. And if
You
you're
have
not,
this
you
going
have-
on right here.
Get off of me! I'm trying to drop knowledge. If you're not cute, you have to try and get cute. So plastic surgery.
Grow a beard.
fitness.
No.
Listen, our office is. That's the only reason why I was hired. Is because I was cute. That's what Kim thought.
Not at all.
I'm gonna go back to my desk.
Shimmies away.
That's like an HR issue right there.
This is actually
No.
like the most attractive
Only if you
office
admit
I've ever
it.
worked
It is a very attractive
by
office.
like a
But I
Why?
think
We are a good-looking office.
I think because people who also have good personalities
That's
are
true.
also attractive. You exude
And also, if you're
the
confident,
attractiveness.
you're probably
Yeah.
Exude is with a D.
What?
Exude is with a D.
Exude?
What did she say?
Exude.
Go back to your
Yeah,
desk.
you go away.
Go right
I'm not talking to you.
Ask what a burger is.
And we're starting over.
It's crazy how.
She's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am so good at fighting.
Kim,
I know, I'm so
Kim.
good.
she's getting a little cocky. We need to humble her a
Just so
little
you
bit.
know, I went through like a list of like a million people.
Yeah.
Like literally a million.
Yeah.
And then I found her.
Yeah. No, she's really good.
Yeah.
Very well spoken. Like probably the
Has
best
she
I've
really
heard in
been-
a while over the phone.
Has she really been in PPC for 13 years?
She has been.
Yeah.
I would say she knows all the verbiage. She talked about all of our optimizations that we do before I even know about them. Like she knows how to speak.
What about
Talk
scats?
KPIs.
Is she familiar with
She's
like
not familiar with scats, but she obviously knows how like that structure be set up. I would hire her today, honestly.
and you said it's not as exciting.
Yeah, it wasn't as exciting as the one. I think like a big one of the main things I'm looking for, like honestly, is the technical stuff you can learn fairly quickly, but how you like present yourself and how you talk over the phone is something that honestly is kind of like tangible. And so so yeah, looking for that is what I'm kind of like. How do they talk? Are they eloquent? Like, do they structure their sentences in like a pleasing way? And so this guy was just kind of, and I get like interviews are nerve-wracking, like totally get that, but it was to a point where it was like so sporadic that like I really didn't understand what he was saying. And if I can't understand what he's saying, the client's not gonna understand what he's saying. So yeah, that's probably why I wasn't as excited. But he did say some good things. He has somewhat of an e-commerce background. Doesn't sound like he did very much like technical with it. He said he mostly worked on like ad copy and stuff. So yeah, I mean, is he like a complete like turnout? No, like I'd say like we should still consider him, but I'd say the main thing looking for on those calls is just like, can you speak eloquently? You know, can you like enunciate and sound like good over the phone? You know, like right now I don't think we could take him on. Yeah. So I'm gonna send both of them a tech quiz, but Yesenia I'm much more excited about than. Yeah.
Well, that's how we do this.
Did she ace the PPC interview?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. You know what she said to me? I asked her, I was like, so tell me a little bit about yourself. She goes, I'm plant-based. I'm like, done.
Yeah. I should have
you.
said Chick-fil-A based. She'd been a real winner. But
I was like, I've been plant-based for 2 months. I was like, how long have you been plant-based? 2 years. I'm like, whatever.
she owned Kim pretty bad in the interview.
She did.
Yeah.
Great communication, great personality, like really good personality.
Yeah.
Great communication, really great skills too. Like
Yeah,
she
actually
is,
good experience.
Yeah, she worked at freaking Yahoo. So yeah, she worked at Yahoo twice. She did some studying or some work in the UK. I know. She's just been all around. Just great experience. Yeah, all around like every little part of the circle.
Yeah.
So.
No, she will.
Yeah, that made me very excited. I got very excited. I can tell.
Welcome to Yesenia's first day. So here we're about to close the How to Ace a PPC interview section of our vlog. With me is a winner of the interview, Yesenia. For you, I would say the thing that was really impressive was one, your background. So just having like PPC background. Two, your communication skills. So just being able to communicate clearly and like knowledgeably. I'd say those are probably the two biggest things that were like, yeah, she's really good. Tips. I actually have a PPC background before applying. That's super helpful. And two, honestly, yeah, just know how to talk on the phone is huge. And come in and actually be able to present yourself and speak clearly goes a long way.